Recently, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Ms. Jacinda Ardern, was in the news in the aftermath of the deadliest mass shootings aimed at refugees who were at their Friday prayers. Her response was not what is generally expected of leaders at such times. That is to take the majority line and soft pedal the issue. Her response stunned the whole world when she declared in her now famous statement, "New Zealand is their home," referring to the refugees and migrants killed. They are us. Calling the perpetrators of the crime as terrorists, she changed the narrative of leadership. Her response transcended the narrow boundaries of religion and race and embraced humanity. Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, was perhaps the only leader who welcomed refugees from other countries, transcending nationality and showing compassion for fellow humans. These leaders redefined power. Their leadership was bold, it was calm, it was compassionate. These leaders are examples of what women can bring to politics, if politics is the exercise. If politics is the exercise of power, women have a more human touch, humane touch in its expression. If politics can decide a nation's values, it is prudent to have half our population not actively in decision making. Biju Babu is one of the pioneers in women's empowerment. He introduced 33% reservation for all women in PRIs. We increased it to 50%. Initially, there was a lot of criticism, but most people saying that husbands and fathers will actually run the show. Perhaps it was partially true during the transition. Today, we have more than 60,000 women in Odisha as ward. As ward members, sarpanches, block samitis, Zilla Parishad members, and presidents doing remarkable jobs. If Odisha has had a huge improvement in the socio-economic indicators like IMR, MMR, etc., the credit goes to these grassroots women leaders and the 70 lakh strong Mission Shakti SAG movement of the state. A nation that does not give effective representation to women in the highest decision-making forum is running on a single engine. In my view, if India has to hit the highway of growth and compete with the likes of US and China, it has to transform the political landscape by empowering women. This is the real double engine the country needs to bring about growth with equity and justice. If we had adequate representation of women, our approach to multitude of issues would have been different. Questions of war, peace and terrorism would be differently decided. Our laws on rape, sexual assault and dowry will be more effectively implemented. Education and health would be given much more focus. Empowering household incomes will be as much of a priority as empowering corporate incomes. One of my most satisfying moments as president of the BJD was when the party, in a first of its kind decision of any political party in the country, decided to prove 33% reservation for women candidates to the Lok Sabha. Both the national parties and the manifestos have repeatedly spoken about women's empowerment. But somewhere when it comes to walking the talk, there is a deafening silence. BJD has done its bit to break the silence, and I'm sure the people of Odisha will ensure that the voice of our 7 women candidates is heard in the hallowed halls of Parliament. And I'm hopeful that the movement that has started in Odisha will be followed up by other national parties. Thank you.